Tales of Arise is going. So this is part like 16 or so. Oh, last time I played. Big emotional sequence. Also a big section of me going, hey, I feel like my footage is choppy. Why does it feel like it's choppy? I'll be honest, I still feel like it's choppy. And yeah, I don't know. I might, I've actually been contemplating going back to single PC, and I was plotting some stuff around that. Pain. Anywho, I'm gonna keep going. This is a day where I have nothing else to play. I might break it up so I don't just like burn out too hard. But I only have this, so I'm going to try to play this for a long time and really get going. I think walking forward and going to that star is going to be the point of no return. Let's see if I'm correct. I should probably make a separate save to do that too. I'm sure I can come back after it's all said and done, probably. And I'm sure that I could use a little bit more EXP grind, probably. I just don't care, and I want to get to the main stuff, and I want to continue on. I sort of have my fill of the grind stuff, and I'm ready to gunner. So let's do that right now. That one. Well, the 5-star we know will be a good one is the Archon, and you know it'll be a while before that releases. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, but I also gamble with visuals in mind. For instance, Chlorine, who I definitely don't need, and definitely didn't need to have, and definitely isn't worth getting. I instantly got her because I thought she looked cool. And I'm sure I will do the same thing with another character that isn't good. But now I guess I don't get that luxury, and I have to. I guess this is good because it forces me to focus. That kind of makes sense. I'm now forced to focus on good people instead. All right. Let's see. Let's do it. They gave me all of the nonsense. They did everything they needed to do. Let's get rolling here. Little bit.
It's the moment of truth.
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that. You're going to jinx us.
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Fall Knights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
I guess that works. Sure.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
Sure.
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but, well, it's as good a name as any.
Okay, people. We have two goals. First, we need to get to Lenegis and make the Renans finally leave Dana alone. And then, we need to figure out the truth behind Shion's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good? All right. Then let's go.
Man, this really leaves me with so much uncertainty and interest. I'm so excited to see how this all plays out.
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
That we're in space,
just
probably.
look at it. The whole of existence, crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach Lenegis?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea.
Ooh,
The starship
I guess
may
we'll be
end
in
up
this
serving
thing
as
for
our
a
base of
long time.
operations once we're down there. Think you'll be all right with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot?
Tuh.
I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Okay, so I am here long enough that I need to familiarize
Everything okay,
myself with
Shion?
the area.
You seem a little different.
Or it's just dialogue.
Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven lately, like you found a zest for life. It suits you.
It's awful pretty. Awful pretty.
Is something wrong?
No, I was merely thinking.
no
how
way
it
I'm
had
clicking
been
whatever
7
link
years,
that is.
That's all.
You mean since you became a lord and
Oh,
left
I
Lenegis?
see. Yeah,
I
probably.
guess even someone like you can get homesick, huh?
I am as prone to sentimentality as any other. Tell me though, you too have a history with Lenegis. A traumatic one, no less. This trip will probably mean facing up to some difficult emotions. Doesn't that frighten you?
Well, it is a place where I took the lives of countless people. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it. But I can't keep running forever. The past is what it is. There's no changing that. But the future's what we make it.
I see.
Dohalim?
Forgive me. I was wrong to pry. We have more pressing matters to address. Come back and speak to me when you finish looking around the ship.
Oh, okay. Okie doke. Oh yeah, also good to remind, I probably shouldn't tab out. Since I changed to full screen, I don't know how the game will react about me tabbing out, so I'm likely not going to unless I need to. Okay. I'm expecting one of these to have something. Nope. Okay, I guess there is not stuff to really explore all that much. Yo, what up?
You okay?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all.
To the
These
seasick
starships
thing.
are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea, thank goodness.
Glad to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is. It looks big enough to fit a person inside of it.
It's a healing pod. It fixes injuries and illnesses.
I assume drop pod.
Oh, you don't say. That should definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there. Alphen? Was it something I said?
No, I was just thinking back to when I escaped Lenegis, that's all. What with the ceremony and losing control, I was a total mess. Naori laid me inside here.
So, you're saying you got in this thing straight after escaping? But that mean you were inside for 300 years?
Got super healed.
Yes, it sounds crazy, I know.
That's definitely quite some lie-in, all right. But still, whether you meant to or not, I sure am glad that it's this century that you finally woke up in.
What do you mean?
With the amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And not only that, but Alphen, can you recall back to what it is that I said to you? Back when we left Menancia? About the dream of coexistence and needing to learn what it entailed?
Of course. That's why you came with us, right? To learn what you couldn't at home.
Even in that time, I was well aware that what I was living was a lie. But at the same time, I also felt really compelled to fulfill my brother's wishes. I'll always remember him fondly. But the coexistence we're fighting for isn't for him. It's for people now, and those still to come. The world's bigger than just Menancia. My dream is for all Danans, wherever they might be, to be free. If I've learned anything on this journey, it's that. And the one who brought me along was you, Alphen. I'll forever be grateful to you.
Well, we're not out of this forest just yet. You should probably save your thanks. At least, until we've dealt with the Red Woman.
I know. But
That was
whatever
very
we
nice.
find when we get down
Kisara
there,
is very nice,
I'm
very
through
lovely.
looking the other way.
Kisara.
Probably getting a little ahead of myself, huh? Let's take things one step at a time.
She's great. Big fan. She's always gassing them up. Kept them grounded and stuff too. God damn it. I can't skip through laws. They combined them. Damn it.
Hey, Alphen, listen to this. So Law and I were just talking, and
I check out immediately.
Hey,
That's when I
shut
leave.
What's got Law all flustered?
only that he's afraid of flying, the big baby.
Hey, I never said I was scared. I just think it's, you know, a little unsettling how we're going to be cruising through space in a glorified tin can.
Valid.
That's all.
Valid.
It's
Fuck
a
that guy, but
starship,
valid.
Dummy. That's what it's supposed to do.
Well, maybe you're the one with the problem then.
Guys. I'm no expert, but I think we can trust Renin technology. It got me to Dana in one piece, remember?
Oh, that's a good point. If you think so, Alphen, it must be okay. Don't you agree, Law?
Hard to argue with that, seeing how you hitched a ride in one of these things before, Alphen. It's just wrong, okay?
Wasn't it in this exact one? That seems kind of like a strange thing to not just say exactly, but sure. Alright, let's go talk to Shion. I don't care about my damn livestock.
We'll be going to Lenegis soon.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh? What was life on Lenegis like back then?
Let's just say I don't have many happy memories. I've had thorns my whole life, for as long as I can remember.
He was in earlier. I think he did his disappearing act. Right before I started, he was there, and then he was gone. And did not say anything. Yeah, no, he was gone. I'm sure it'll pop in. He's gonna pop in when the cutscene plays out one of these days, and he'll be all hyped.
They called it treatment, but in truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
You mean they experimented on you?
That's right. All I was to them was a riddle to solve. They poked and prodded me, trying to figure out what triggered my thorns or changed the form they took. Day in and day out, every single day, one test after another. I'm still surprised they didn't try to dissect me.
Jesus.
The look they gave me whenever one of them touched my skin. How could I forget it? Reeling from the pain, like I was a monster or some existence, huh? A blight on any I touched. I thought things couldn't get any worse, but then they did. I started to have nightmares, visions of the coming apocalypse. Is it any wonder I lacked a cheery disposition? Unable to so much as touch another soul.
Having this like
Loneliness was my best friend.
triumphant
Sure, I
music while
survived,
she's
but
going
with
on
the
about
knowledge that
this.
one day I'd be swallowed up by oblivion. And that's when it hit me. If I was going to die, then it should mean something. If I have to sacrifice myself to save the world, so be it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you relive that.
No, it's fine. I'm in a much better place now.
You say it's your destiny to die so that others can live. But why not the other way around? Why shouldn't we be the ones dying to save you?
Are you crazy? Why would you sacrifice your life for...
That's exactly my point. Why should you have to give up your life just because you drew the short straw in the destiny stakes? It's that logic that's used to justify slavery, as if some of us were just meant to be sacrificed. This struggle was never about saving only ourselves. But that doesn't mean we have to give up our own lives to save everyone else's either. If we're doing this to protect people, if we're doing this to save the world from destruction, then that has to include saving each other as well.
A world free of sacrifice. That's what you've been fighting for all along, isn't it?
That hashtag feels like that'd be
Not just me.
interesting.
We're in this together, remember? This fight is yours too, Shion. If we're going to win, everyone has to win. There can be no room for losers in this fight. Now I see it. The true nature of our struggle.
A victory without losers. But that means that a Danon victory over Rena can't be the end. Do you think we can pull it off?
You bet we can pull it off. We have to. It's the only hope we have of things ever changing.
Hopefully it's not bird sexuals too. That'd be bad.
Yeah, you're right. We can do this. Together.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it.
Is
Let's do
everyone
it.
about ready?
Yeah.
We'll soon be making preparations to land.
Before we do that, just what exactly should we expect when we get down there?
Kisara has a point. Now that I think of it, I don't know the first thing about Lenegis.
A bunch of
I'd
nerd
like to hear more,
scientists.
too. It's
probably.
been centuries since I was last there.
Or a
They didn't
torched
exactly give me
land
the grand
from
tour.
whatever I destroyed. Although that was, you know,
Very
they
well.
fixed it, I think, by
First
that point.
and foremost, Lenegis was the base of operations in charge of the crown contest on Dana. Of course, it also happens to be a city in its own right, complete with its own independent society. Its social structure is based on a strict hierarchy. Put simply, the strength of an individual's astral arts carries great weight.
Enough to determine someone's social rank, you mean?
That was weird.
But astral arts are innate, right? So people's positions are fixed at birth.
They can be honed with the right training, and there are admittedly other factors at play. But yes, that's basically the gist. As a result, family lines that churn out lords and their contenders wield disproportionate influence.
Those capable of only weak astral arts are effectively an underclass, denied the right to descend to Dana even if they wanted to. Still, even the lowest rung on the Renin ladder is considered superior to being a Danon. Keep that in mind down there.
Thanks for the warning. As a lord, Dohalim must have been pretty high up in the pecking order, right? What about you, Shion?
Come on, you've seen her skill with astral arts. You really need to ask?
She did mention being experimented
Fair
on.
point.
On arts alone, you're right. I'd have been sitting pretty. But you're forgetting my thorns. They weren't exactly an invitation to high society.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's refreshing to be around someone who says what they're thinking. Life's less complicated that way.
Pivot.
Jeez. Give backhanded compliments much?
Yeah, what a bitch
Wait a
move.
second. Are you? He is! Lost blushing!
I am not!
I agree. He's not. I see it.
Separating people into castes based on something arbitrary like arts is discrimination at its worst. As if such simplistic criteria could ever be a measure of someone's worth.
So this red woman, are we expecting to find her on Lenegis?
I would wager so. Lenegis is too deeply involved in all this to discard the possibility. Chances are she's also connected to the Renis Alma being stolen from us in Pelegion.
If the Renis Alma is being used to exploit Dana, we need to take it back at all costs.
That red woman's got a lot to answer for. Just as well I've got a ton of questions.
I did not
We're
expect
about
that
to
for some
land.
reason.
The descent could be a little bumpy, so brace yourselves.
Oh boy.
Any clues about your thorns out there, Shion?
Ooh.
Find them.
How much is gonna be here? I'm so excited. It could be a crazy amount or nothing. I believe this is like my 34th hour or something. And it's slated to be like 40 and a half. So, shouldn't really be that much left, probably.
There's no one here. I wasn't expecting a welcome mat, but still.
Lenegis's infrastructure is largely automated. Besides, people won't be expecting incoming traffic while the crown contest is still underway.
Do you think anyone realizes that we're here?
I mean, I would assume something was flagged.
We may not have received a royal welcome, but I doubt our entrance went unnoticed. Don't let your guard down.
I really hope we don't have to fight anybody while we're here.
Yeah, we probably will.
So now what? We've come all this way on a hunch that this red woman is here, right? And if we're lucky, the Renis Alma too. Any idea where we should start looking?
There is an area of the city that is accessible only to the sovereigns, known as the Forbidden Zone. That seems as good a place as any for us to start.
Forbidden?
It's rather
What are they hiding?
convenient.
I don't know, hence my desire to find out. Fortunately, we just so happen to have a sovereign in our midst.
What it do? What up?
In any case, changing the shape of a huge structure such as Lenegis would have required an immense source of power.
Then you think that source might have been the Renis Alma?
Precisely.
God.
Alphen said that he remembered the Renis Alma being used in the spirit channeling ceremony 3 centuries ago. Whatever the ceremony's purpose, if preparations are underway for it to be held once more, then the Renis Alma might be in the same place as last time. possibly together with the Red Woman. Hiding something of that worth in the residential quarters would only court trouble. In which case...
It stands to reason we should be looking somewhere normally out of bounds. Is that it?
Indeed.
But it's been over 300 years since I was made a sovereign. You can't seriously think I'll be able to waltz right into the place after all this time.
Maybe he just scans and it could tell that he's got it in him.
There's only one way to find out. If there's even a chance you can get us in, I say we give it a shot.
Shion's right. Who knows? We might even find a clue to her thorns while we're at it.
All right. It's not like we're swimming in leads, so let's try to track down the Forbidden Zone.
Okay. Members who left the party have returned.
Beyond that wall lies a city full of Renans.
So you can take that or use that to leave if you want. Weird.
We'll find on the other side.
Cool.
Thinking about what could be lurking out here is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
For such a loudmouth,
Love dialogue.
sure can be a worry word at times.
What a jerk.
Oh, I'm sorry. How stupid of me for wanting us to stay safe.
Would you two children stop squabbling? Or do you want everyone to know we're here?
So how many Renans actually live in this place?
I couldn't tell you exactly, though not as many as you might expect. Machines and Zeugles take care of most of the city's basic functions.
There's Zeugles out here too, huh? Sounds like we can't afford to let our guard down after all.
I guess that makes sense. Although that did shock me to hear that. All right, more cutscene. Yep. Oh wow. Huh. Huh. So this place is smoked too. I guess the Red Woman was not acting in tandem. Buildings look cool, but yeah, it also is destroyed.
What in the world?
This being Renan territory, I was prepared for a lot of things to look different. But this is a bit more than I anticipated.
The very foundations of the city have shifted. What could have caused this?
When Lenegis changed shape, it must have had an effect on the interior too.
Maybe when they sent the wedge down to Dana?
But they wouldn't move around the places where people live. These are their homes, right?
Are they lower class or something?
Didn't have much say in the matter.
That might be it.
Either way, locating the Forbidden Zone just became that much trickier.
Dohalim? Is that you?
Well, that was convenient and quick. Hey, what's going on?
I'm glad to see you're well.
So it is you! But why are you here? Shouldn't you be down on Dana participating in the crown contest? And these people?
Yeah, how is this
Heard
gonna
what
work?
happened on Dana then?
Heard what?
Someone you know?
An old friend.
Hey, Dohalim, don't tell me you've started keeping company with...
They're with me. More importantly, what's happened here?
I'm really not sure. The city's foundations began to shift without warning, and now everything looks like this.
Hey, Top.
We're all waiting for the Sovereign to tell us what's happening.
You know it?
So far...
Avakir, listen to me. We're looking for the Forbidden Zone. Do you have any idea where we might find it?
The Forbidden Zone? What business could you possibly have there?
Trust me. The less you know, the better.
You're just the same as ever. I wish I could help, but what with the changed topography, I can barely locate my own home. Let alone the Forbidden Zone.
Pretty
Very
fair.
well. It looks like we'll have to find the way there ourselves.
I'm sure it'll be a
Have you
linear
seen
path.
Faria yet?
No.
I see. Well, nothing much has changed with her. If anything, she's probably even more...
I can well imagine.
Why did you come back? You know it can only result in pain for you both.
I've no doubt of that.
What an asshole. Guy just got here. Come on.
You really are the same as ever. Fine, I understand. Just don't say I didn't warn you. And take care of yourself, okay, Doe?
That was such a weird exchange. That was so odd. I guess not, no.
So who's Faria?
Law?
That's the lady that her
If what
loved one
Avakir said
died
is
by
true,
his hand out
It would seem the
in-
people of
during
Lenegis are
some
being
contest.
kept in the dark about what's happening down on Dana.
They seem to be just as clueless about what's going on up here in their own world. Despite the fact that it's actually here that the wedge originally came from.
We need more information. Let's talk to the citizens, see what we can find out.
While we're at it, we can ask them about the Red Woman, too.
Yeah, I'm
And
sure
don't
plenty
forget
will
about
have stuff to
finding the
say.
way to the Forbidden Zone either.
Let's leave the talking to Shion. We can't have a bunch of Danans poking their noses around.
Yeah, how
Good
would people not? I mean, I guess they can't be sure. The eyes aren't glimmering on anybody at the moment, I think that's how you would tell. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's for the best.
I shall assist.
You sure?
Every doctor needed to learn how to turn people into puddles, yeah.
Being a lord on Lenegis has its advantages.
Right. Then we'll leave it to you two.
I half expected us to not even get a chance to
The
talk to
Danans among
them.
us should probably keep our heads down.
God damn it.
What could be so important? It's worth destroying people's livelihoods and homes in the process. It's just unbelievable.
From how it looks, they must be siphoning off astral energy from Dana, and then sending it to Rena.
But why do all this? What for?
Whatever their purpose, disrupting their siphoning process alone won't be sufficient.
He's right. We need to stop this from happening ever again.
I think that's mostly nothing. Damn it!
So, I've been wondering,
No, they don't. This is... Okay, you might have missed, like, a part that led into this. We got in here, looked around, and went, oh, this whole place is fucked. Because it is. The topography of the whole place is smoked. Everything shifted when Lenegis changed physical outer form. And then shot a giant beam into the planet we were on before, Rena. So, everybody in here was collateral damage. So a bunch of homes are torched, things are on fire. There's some kid like 100 feet in the air on a building trying to jump down into a crowd of people or something at the start. I don't know what's happening there. If we take long enough, we might see him splat. Or it might help him, I don't know.
do you think when Lenegis was built, it was...
Okay. So... we aren't on a ship. We docked on the planet. This is another planet. I don't know why, but it was able to shift part of itself and fire the beam down. At least I think this is a planet. Maybe we're on a ship of some sort as well. We docked. Maybe that is the case. Well, no, we're supposed to... I don't know. Apparently, I don't know.
even made with people living here in mind?
What do you mean?
Well, none of this happened by coincidence, right? They must have designed it to transform like this.
Not the planet.
But then, if they knew people were going to live here, you'd think they would have taken that into consideration to avoid all this chaos.
Ordinarily, yes. You'd think so.
So they needed
Trust
their
me,
energy
as far
to
as we were
build it
concerned,
too.
Lenegis was our home, nothing more. No one knew about all this. It makes you wonder whether the city was just built on as an afterthought. But if so, to what exactly?
Sorry. That probably sounded weird, huh?
Not at all. Sometimes it takes an outsider's eye to help you notice what you've been missing all along. This place is a mystery, that's for sure. Something tells me we'll find answers where we're going, though.
Yeah. You're right, Shion. I'm sure we will.
I guess. Okay, he's just sad. These guys seem lame. You're doing cool magic. Let's have the turf resting on the quarter. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yoink. Gonna leap into that. Oh, I should not have tried to figure it out. That was a bad idea. Alright, what do you got, old timer?
Oh, dear me. What an unspeakable mess this has all become. Just look at the state of our city. Even the Zeugles have stopped heeding our commands. Whatever did we do to deserve this?
You really have no clue what might have caused this?
Assisted all the slaughter of the innocent people down there.
Would that I have. Alas, there was no warning, no prior decree. His Highness must have deemed it unnecessary for us to know. We have no choice but to grin and bear it. But do my eyes deceive me? Could I really be standing in the presence of his lordship, Dohalim of the House Ilkaris? I believed he was on Dana.
He just looks like him. Don't worry about it, bud.
Your eyes do not deceive you. It is I, one and the same.
Could have played it out.
I've returned to fulfill a special duty, the details of which I cannot divulge.
As your lordship wishes. First Lenegis mutates beyond recognition, now this unexpected visit? The Sovereign's plans are inscrutable indeed. The Ilkaris house has produced a great many lords over the centuries. I shall be praying for your victory in the latest crown contest.
Your good wishes do me an honor.
Interesting. So you didn't have a ton. It's fine. Whoa, do you see that effect? The way the draw distance is so clapped. I bet I could have gone in here and found something for it, but I didn't. The draw distance is so clapped in this game, seeing it like in action. From here to there. It's very odd. Yeah, nothing of note. It's all good. They're all fine. Yoink. I didn't talk to you. Nothing too wacky. Cool. Fine. If I must. Fine. Yeah, no problem. Ooh, new recipe. That's big.
Everything will be okay now.
I know the basics of healing art.
No, they have no clue. They have nothing. They have no idea. They're kept in the dark.
Your lordship. Oh,
I think this is supposed to be one of the lower class regions, or at least has the lower class people in it specifically.
what a great honor it is to
So they might just generally not have that info too.
finally meet you. I descended to Dana during the last crown contest also. Alas, when the contender I was backing failed to clinch the title, I returned. I witnessed the deaths of so many slaves.
Indeed.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're looking for a woman dressed all in red. Have you seen anyone of that description?
All red, eh? No, I
No.
can't say I remember anyone like that. I imagine she'd stand out somewhat, too.
Yeah. What about down on Dana during the crown contest? You didn't see anyone like that hanging around the lord you were serving?
What's with all these questions? I've never seen her, okay? Not recently or otherwise. Why do you want to find her anyway?
What's with your question?
Never mind. Forget I asked. Sorry to take up your time.
Do 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 do. So all the monsters are all very much doing their own thing. Don't think there's anything more I could have gotten over there. And I think I'm all caught up here. Yo, what's up?
Is everything okay? You look a little lost.
Or high or something.
Oh, yes. I can't seem to find my way home is all. I was just about to make my umpteenth attempt at a new route.
I was hoping to head this way myself. The situation is a real pain, huh?
I suppose the Sovereign knows best. I daren't stay here too long, though. A lower caste can only linger around these parts for so long before I outstay my welcome. I was hoping to avoid it, but maybe I'll have to go that way after all.
You mean you know another way round?
That's big.
Lord Dohalim Ilkaris!
Yo, what up?
But how? Last I heard, you were in Dana competing in...
Yeah. I guess you also missed that. Right after I was saying that, instantly I went and said, okay, never mind, because the next line of dialogue was literally talking more about it and expanding on it.
the crown contest.
Yes, strange, isn't it? If you know another route, we'd be grateful if you could...
It was like immediately after. I said all the things, I unpaused, and then they did the thing, and then I went, fuck, okay, never mind.
Tell us.
But of course. Please forgive me. There's a wall that sprung up ahead of here, with what looks to be an entrance in it. I thought maybe it was
Dungeon?
a passageway between the different quarters, but I've no way of knowing for sure.
Maybe a dungeon.
It's worth investigating, at least. I shall go and assess the situation. In the meantime, wait for me here.
You'd really do that for me? A lord troubling himself for someone of my lowly status?
Our lot in life is of little consequence. We are both Renin, first and foremost.
Oh, why yes, my lord.
Well, we've canvassed the
Couldn't
city for
fixate on
information.
them just being people.
you
Had to
think?
be specific.
No one has the faintest
We're still better than those assholes in that other planet. I feel like that could have been worded a little better.
idea what's happened to the city after all. They haven't heard the news about the crown contest either.
You'd think that info would easily find its way up here. Has it always been like that?
Not to this extent, which would indicate that something's suppressing the truth, that Lenegis is under some kind of control.
Given everything that's happened to their city, the people here seem weirdly okay with it all.
Yeah, that one guy even said his Zoogle had stopped listening to him. If that's true, these people are in big trouble.
Everything that happens here is attributed to the Sovereign's will. It's the way people have been conditioned. Their belief runs deep. Nothing happens devoid of a reason. To them, it's all part of the Sovereign's grand plan.
The Sovereign's plan. There is one thing I'm still not sure about. Just who is this person ruling over Lenegis?
The Sovereign, of course. He rules from Rena while presiding over both Rena and Lenegis.
Without the lords or anyone in the middle doing his dirty work? Isn't Rena at least the same size as Dana? That's a pretty big dominion for one person to rule over. I would have thought ruling Lenegis alone would be difficult enough.
The points you make are valid, though I confess I'd never given it much thought before. Here, the Sovereign's total authority is as natural as night turning to day.
It's gonna be like a super computer deciding all this shit or something. One of those types of tropes instead. I could see it. That would make some sense. Also, yeah, I was fucking around with a piece of paper.
Come to think of it, I know nothing of the nature of how Rena itself is. Shion, have you ever been... No, forgive me. Have you met or crossed paths with, or even heard of someone who's actually made a visit to the homeland?
No, I haven't.
Neither have I.
This screams, the humans on the moon type thing, or humanity on the moon type thing from Nier Automata. It really gives off that vibe to like a very high regard.
In which case, I would imagine that... But no, surely not. Can it really be that no citizen of Lenegis has ever been there?
Hold up, what are you getting at, Dohalim?
Assuming what I believe to be correct, it's possible that no one on Lenegis has ever laid eyes on the actual Renin homeworld itself. No one but the Sovereign, that is.
But what about trade and communication? There's got to be a flow back and forth, surely.
Hey, let's play. How you
What
doing?
if the Sovereign is imposing his will on Lenegis single-handedly? It could be a one-way street.
But I thought you said that the Sovereign's all the way over on Rena. If that's the case, can he really rule directly over Lenegis from so far away? What if something were to happen to the city, like now?
I'm beginning to wonder what the nature of this sovereign even is. Alphen said he was forced into the role, right? Just before the ceremony. But sovereign is also the title given to the almighty Renin ruler. So which one is it?
Whoever wins the crown contest inherits the throne from his or her predecessor, before becoming ruler over all of Rena and Lenegis. Thereafter, that individual is known as the Sovereign. Though, it would appear that the current ruler has gone silent.
What about Disney?
As for how Volron factors into all this, at this point, I no longer know what to believe.
3 centuries ago, I became the Sovereign here on Lenegis.
Is it bigoted stuff? Is it just a general, like a breach? Or is it like just basic contract shit that was just not good? Oh. So general breach. Terabyte of stuff, though. That could be a lot of shit. It could be a lot of pre-rendered shit that is baked in and stacked and amounts to a lot of stuff. Or a bunch of big files for not many things, but I imagine it's a lot of stuff. It's mostly old shit, but still. Well, what kind of things in there? So like fucking, like old canned TV shows that they've done? Like, in progress work, I guess? They had to bring people onto this planet, onto the space station, suppress generations of people of the true origins to get to this point. I guess. Either that or like, part of me is like, Rena is fucked. So they got all their people, or they took their highest class people and brought them here, let Rena die, and now are like, we need to keep going down to Dana to take shit. It could just be that they all simply don't have anything anymore, and they're needing to start anew, and they're trying to take from a new land, I guess. I don't know. I saw series Bibles, so work in progress stuff of shows like Gravity Falls, etc. Canceled shows. They also contained their logins. Ooh. Rena long gone, and these are the children of the vault, like Fallout. Yeah, I think so. I don't know Fallout, but I assume. Yeah, that's my thought process. Makes sense, right? If none of these guys have ever been to Rena, they have no way to confirm that anybody goes. The only person they know who has any contact directly in Rena is the Sovereign, who no one knows anything about, really. So, it's humanity on the moon. There's nothing on the moon. I can't remember everything about the story of Nier, but I see that comparison immediately. There's no fucking way that there's anybody on Rena. That whole place is toast. It had something fuck up. And they just put together all these things to coerce their remaining race, their remaining people, to going to Dana. I guess. I'll be back in a sec, though. I need to pee. The show Bible stuff is cool, though. I like that. Those are neat to see.
just became, I was forced to. Me, a Danon. 300 years later, we cross paths with Volron, who also bears the Sovereign's crest. That's not the only thing we have in common. We both became Sovereign without winning the crown contest.
Do you think
Forgot
Volron
about
was
that.
made sovereign for the same reason? Because of that ceremony?
I
Probably.
can't say for sure, but it certainly sounds like it.
But that would mean that two sovereigns would need to exist at any one time. One whose job it is to rule, and the other for ceremonial purposes. We never did see Volron's body back in Ganath Haros. Is a new ceremony underway with Volron at its center this time? Could that be what's causing all this strange activity here?
Wait a second. You don't think Volron and the Red Woman are working together, do you? The ceremony can't go forward without the Renis Alma. The same one that the Red Woman stole.
There's something else the ceremony needs. A maiden. And unless there's another one out there aside from me...
Questions, questions, and yet more questions. Ones that it seems will remain unanswered until we can establish the Sovereign's identity.
If the Forbidden Zone really is off limits to everyone but the Sovereign, that seems as good a place as any to start.
Then it's decided. That's where we need to go.
One of the citizens mentioned a passage that she thought might lead to another section. Let's go find it!
I already know where it is. It's straight to the left. Okay.
I didn't realize Renins oppressed their own kind, too.
What do you mean? We already went over that. Fuck! Damn it!
Tell me, Dohalim,
Ah!
has that skill of yours got a name?
And what skill would this be, pray tell?
You know, when you're talking to people around town. The way they suddenly become putty in your hands.
It's by being of wealth. And being of a high class. So he's supposed to be better than just by default.
With nobody left to run the show, I wonder what the people here are supposed to do. I mean, they're sovereigns up on the Renin homeworld, and all their lords were sent to Dana.
But Dohalim was a lord, right?
Only current acting lords have power.
Even if the other lords were still around, I doubt they'd be able to do much about the situation.
I wonder what they'd think if they were here to see Lenegis now. Balsif, Ganabelt, Almadria, and Volron.
Fuck them all.
Now that I think of it, aside from Dohalim, we know next to nothing about the other lords.
Well, yeah, why would we? To us Danans, they were just enemies we needed to overthrow. Nothing...
I know. But seeing Renins in their own city, going about their day-to-day lives, it gets you thinking.
That's fucked up.
It feels strange to imagine the lords living here too, you mean?
That's fucked up.
Yeah, a little.
If you're that curious about them, why not try inquiring with some of the locals?
I don't want to go back to talk to them more. Hey, Momo.
Every lord in their household has their share of supporters here on Lenegis. And luckily for us, the people here are unaware of the events on Dana, which means they should be more inclined to talk to us.
So, I have the ability to talk to people. It's probably just spam through dialogue. I guess I'll do that. That's fine.
Yep.
Balsef had it in him to care about someone other than himself? Really?
It's possible. A change in position can do much to alter one's perspective.
That'll be enough for me to work with. I'll just listen to that.
So even he might have had something he wanted to protect.
Didn't change his general assholery, so there's no difference there. Alright, I have a sneaking suspicion that she supported Lord Dohalim.
I guess she intended to spread it throughout all of Lenegis then.
Good thing the lines were down so she couldn't.
It almost sounded like she was praising them too.
Maybe there was more to the guy than at first glance.
I shall refrain from commenting.
Alright, so she's just a fucking nerd. Holy shit, that's a lot of dialogue. Absolutely not going through all that without spamming through. Is this one gonna be a supporter of that fucking basket case?
Ganabelt was so horrible to people, yet he was invested in helping Rena succeed. Doesn't that seem just a little inconsistent?
Again, people can be
I'm
flawed.
perhaps biased in this matter, I admit. However,
I fucking forgot that they included a paid variant on my Capagen thing. I forgot they were doing that. Hey, Adam. How you doing? How are you? Thank you very much. That fucking thing. I wonder how much control you even get of that. I need to be a little worried about that. I don't know what to do with my life. Same. And great. 7 months out from college and no job. Yeah, I know the feeling. I think the celebration was going back to homework. All right, well, you have fun with that. Preesh, you take care.
in my mind, while all lords vie to become the next sovereign, they're also meant to serve as guardians of all of Rena.
It seems like Ganabelt also had people he cared about until the very end.
So why couldn't he extend that to us Danans?
Because he's flawed, regardless of his intentions. He still had his own bigotry that was in there. It didn't change the fact that was in there. So clearly, it went further on. Job done. There's not really much of a debate. Motherfucker.
This area doesn't look as badly damaged.
There's new
as that
ones
other
to talk about
district
too.
we went
Son of a bitch.
Pardon me.
Got it. I don't need to hear about these ones. All right. Okay.
I guess her willingness to stoop to any low came from a survival of the fittest worldview.
And some people here not only shared her belief, but championed it as morally right too.
Yeah. Again, not
That
very
doesn't make it
surprising.
True. Too bad they couldn't see through her.
Yeah.
Did I miss anyone to talk to? I guess we'll see. Gone, long gone. Your house gone, your parents gone too. I don't know shit about Star Ocean. Good lord, yeah, you have fun with that shit. Fuck, I guess. Oh, no, I got that one. Cool. Cool. Let me go snag this thing, then talk to those guys. Yoink. And yo, what up? Okay, yeah, they're also just waiting to hear from the Sovereign. Great. And now for the old timer. What do you got?
Ridiculous. Okay.
Okay. I don't even remember which one that one was. Was that the twin one?
Lenegis don't really know much about Volron either.
I remember being quite surprised when the Lord of Ganeth Harros changed so abruptly.
Didn't you have any doubts that something suspicious was going on?
On the contrary, remember, we Renans are raised to accept everything at face value.
That was weird. I've never had a
Think about
cutscene
it, the families of Renan lords must see them differently.
or
from
had
the
this
rest
happen.
of us.
That was weird.
Yeah,
It fully stopped my control.
despite the brutality they're known for.
They must have had a lot on their shoulders, carrying all the weight and responsibilities of Renan society.
Renans live in a world where strength and power determine their position in the social hierarchy, so they tend to grow up fiercely competitive.
Well, what's got you down then, Momo? Other than, I guess, the throes of pain from your 7 days fucking server being on hiatus. Oh, it literally is that, you fucking nerd.
Their loyalty to their people is also strong. It's what brings them together against outside forces, and nothing exemplifies that more than the Lords.
Fucking play a single player game. Just throw any game on. This is the time to do one full playthrough of SAPG. Easy. Easy.
That's what makes them the guardians of all of Rena, so to speak.
Right. It's the same reason Balsif hated my guts, and Ganabelt went after you. Because we're threats to Rena.
Guess that makes you an even bigger oddball than we thought.
Great games. They're fucking long. They're great games. I haven't finished the fourth one because the third one was a bit of a slog. The fourth one I know is also not that great. But 5 and 6 are supposed to get back to really good. But they're such shitty stream games because the games do all the work. You can't really do a lot of that if you're doing this. I have to hush when they're doing dialogue during this, right? Chime in here and there. But basically for Yakuza, it's just laughing at stuff here and there, which is fine, but it's like 40 hours of that. It's a lot of stuff. They're great fucking games though, definitely. Yeah, Yakuza 0 is honestly the one I like the most. Which is a good way to not burn out on 1. You can burn out on 3 instead, but it takes longer. Yeah, unfortunately, your 3 games you chose are shit. I mean, hey, it's a good excuse to throw on just any single-player title. Adam's got fucking the Spider-Man games, right? Heard they were great. Final Fantasy was badass. I just played some dumb little, I guess, campaign mini-golf game. I paid $1 for. It was great. Tons of that shit. There's gotta be tons of stuff to do.
So, Alphen, have you gained anything from all of this?
Yeah. I think it's made me realize that the lords were all people, too.
How bad could it have been?
Falsif and the others, they all had their own circumstances to deal with as they went through life.
Yeah, but still, just because they had loved ones in their lives doesn't mean...
I know. What they did was horrible. I'm not trying to dispute that. But at the same time, they weren't incomprehensible monsters either. They were individuals, just like the rest of us.
They were comprehensible monsters instead of the former. And they're still monsters, regardless. Again, because they had their own fucking thoughts and what, it doesn't take away from what they had. Even if it was a systematic thing that was just drilled into them, it doesn't change that they still did horrible shit.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is...
You're saying that they weren't bad because they were Renins, or because they were terrible monsters. Even if they did terrible things, they were still just people.
Who did monstrous acts. What?
Rinwell.
Am I wrong?
Not at all.
Being a Danon doesn't make you a good person. And being a Renin doesn't make you a bad one.
No one said
I
that.
think that's something we've all seen.
Yeah.
Shion and Dohalim definitely make a good case for it.
And I'm going to keep doing my best to make sure I earn that trust. As a fellow human being above all else.
What was the point of that? What? Yeah, no shit. What yeah. What was the point of that? I don't understand. What the fuck? I don't understand the point of any of that. Yeah. All that we gained, I guess I didn't listen to each part of it, but all that we gained from it, hey, she just roleplay, was that they had things that they believed in and loved and cared for, and they had their own ways of being their own people that didn't need them to always be evil, but they still did evil shit. No one was of the mindset, at this stage especially, that every group was just, everybody in it was bad immediately. Why was that even like, oh, we finally had this revelation? The fuck? Doesn't make any sense. Nothing else in there. Okay, I can continue. I hope that Yakuza 0 will hit then and will take a lot of stuff in there. Ready to go. Okay, I'm just going to the end of that. Okay, cool.
What's this thing?
Do. I guess that wasn't the greatest calming of his kid, but sure. I guess that'll do.
There's something I just don't get.
What is it?
The crown contest itself has always gone ahead as planned, right? In which case, the current sovereign of Rena should be whoever it was that won the previous contest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, who was it then?
Hanfried Milgras, the former lord of Cislodia, if memory serves.
So then this Hanfried whatchamacallem, he's the current ruler of Rena?
The last I heard, yes. Though, admittedly, I haven't actually seen him since the end of the previous contest.
You're saying that ever since becoming sovereign, he's never actually shown himself on Lenegis?
I guess over holocom maybe, but not in the flesh. Same thing goes for the sovereign that came before him.
Now that you mention it, I don't recall anyone ever visiting Lenegis from the motherland, sovereign or otherwise.
And that never struck you as a little bit odd?
When you live here, it's as if you're conditioned not to notice all these strange quirks and
Weird.
discrepancies.
Weird.
The question is then, by whom? And to what end?
A new Renis Alma is supposedly created to coincide with every crown contest, meaning each victor is awarded their very own. In other words, if that's true, there should be as many of the things out there as there have been contests.
True, but
Weird.
going on what we witnessed in Pelagian, it didn't look like the sort of thing that could be made to order. But if even the victor's speeches have been part of some grand deception,
How'd that happen? With the office switch.
then where are they? Quite frankly, I'm not even sure what to believe anymore.
You and me both. Though we are Renin by blood, neither of us even knew that such a thing as a Dark Master Core existed, remember?
With any luck, the Forbidden Zone might give us some answers.
No use standing around here chatting about it then. Let's get a move on.
Weird. Okay. Cool. So, okay. Yo, what up? Yeah, no, okay, that was it. I thought there'd be more than that. There was not. Nothing here. Don't need to talk to you idiots. No goodies to snag. Okay.
Doe?
Uh-oh.
Faria.
Uh-oh.
Varia? Isn't that the person that Avakir guy was...
This fucking guy.
But why are you here?
This fucking guy.
Wait. Don't tell me you've given up on the crown contest and come crawling back home from Dana already. Nothing to say? Even though you were willing to kill Tarnigan to secure your position as Lord, you still...
Kill?
I'm here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation, I only ask that you wait until I'm finished.
Oh, of course. You always did prefer to take the coward's way out. Even after 7 years and living on that Danon rock, you haven't changed one bit.
This bitch.
But
What an
let me tell
asshole.
you, I haven't changed either. Not a day's gone by the past 7 years that I haven't hated you.
If killing me will bring you peace, then so be it.
Dohalim, what the hell are you saying?
First, I have business to take care of. If it's vengeance you seek, I will grant you it. But you must wait. My sins are legion. Let me finish what I came to do. Then you have my word. I will let you do whatever brings you peace.
Sure, that's it. Run away like always. You don't even have the courage to die.
We're busy.
No wonder you leave it to someone else.
We're busy, you bitch. What's wrong? What's wrong with you?
You're just a coward!
We're doing something. Fucking asshole. Oh shit. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Huh.
Dohalim.
Huh.
I apologize that you had to witness that.
Is it true? What she said about you killing someone?
Each of us have our pasts. I am no exception.
Before, back in Menancia, you mentioned having taken a friend's life over the throne. Is that what she meant?
The mistakes I made there were not my first, and may not be my last.
Sounds lovely
I
though.
will say no more.
Did you mean what you said? About letting her take your life if she wanted to?
She has more right to my life than anyone.
But you can't just...
Whatever happens, I have sworn to put an end to the crown contest and to ensure continued coexistence in Menancia. I have no intention of expiring before I do so. There are far too many questions I still seek answers to. Besides, you have just as much reason to kill me as she does.
Dohalim!
Forgive me. Some things are best left unsaid.
I felt out of nowhere, but still pretty well done, all things considered. Okay. Let's take it to left. Nothing. Take it to right. There is a thing, and then there's that idiot. Oh my god. Oh my god, those kids are dead. And they left them to deal with it themselves. That's fucked up. What the fuck? Discord for professionals. Yeah, I guess so. I suppose. I'm yet to use Slack. Ugh, I've jumped around all the other shit. Not had to use Slack for anything yet. Alrighty. Why did I have to crouch down for that one, not the others? Nothing in there. Yo, what up? Nothing, nothing. This place is a fucking maze, dude. What the hell am I looking at? It sounds like an act of social engineering.
Wow, this place
Then-
is beautiful.
Yeah, it must be some sort of rest and leisure area for the locals.
You think? Man, these Renin sure know how to live it up, don't they?
Is something the matter, Dohalim?
Before I went down to Dana, my friends and I, we used to gather at this very spot and play music together. Avakir, Faria, and Tarnigan. That was a lifetime ago now.
That Tarnigan guy went for him first.
Tarnigan. He was the one that Faria mentioned.
He fucking
right?
went for him first and made him do it.
He was once my dearest, closest friend. As well as Faria's betrothed.
Didn't know that part.
Despite Faria's lower class upbringing, she possesses a tremendous talent for music. Entranced by her playing, I helped her overcome her sense of inferiority and introduced her to Tarnigan and Avakir. It was a time of great joy. 4 people bound only by their love of music, with no care for social standing. Only the next song, the next melody.
But then that Tarnigan guy fucking went and had to go after
A
him.
friendship based on mutual respect, and a society where everyone is a prisoner to their social class. You really are different, Dohalim.
I suppose it's natural you would see it as strange.
I would have, once. Now, I think the idea of breaking away from society's constraints and choosing your friends based solely on affection.
Probably. But Teams, does Slack even have, like, video conferencing? I'm not so sure. I mean, surely it does. But that's, like, the big thing that you could say Teams has. And I remember at least everybody I knew used it like shit. But I also remember it just generally not doing a great job of some stuff. I mean, surely it just has all the same fucking tech from Mixer incorporated into a lot of their conferencing for their streaming capabilities and such. but you know, never saw anything too crazy with any of that stuff. And sure, they just had people just didn't have good shit to work with it and all. But yeah, it's just another one. The only reason I guess that I could see it is if they don't want to work within the confines of, like, I don't know, logistics or something of Microsoft. Maybe they see that as a threat, so they have to go to something that isn't a potential competitor or something like that. I don't know. Who knows? Why use Teams and you could use Discord? Why use a Discord when you could use, like, fucking, I don't know, Google Meet or something? Why use that when you can use fucking Zoom? Why use that when you can use Slack? There's just a million different options. Who knows? Could also be, like, deals made with the companies to allow for whatever. Who knows? Who knows? Because the business access to a lot of that changes per client too, right? So the business variant of that, I'm sure, has different deals that they put together with different companies. I'm sure it just comes down to whoever has signed whatever paperwork.
It's something beautiful that's worth cherishing.
I imagine.
Besides, it was that way of looking at the world that laid the foundations for coexistence in Menancia.
Your praise does me too great an honor. I was merely following the wishes of my own heart. And even then, it only lasted until the crown contest began. After that, Tarnagan and I became fierce competitors for the position of Lord. Tarnagan had fallen for Faria. By becoming Lord, he aimed to wrest her from her humble origins and raise her to the highest echelons of society. But fate was not so benevolent.
What happened?
Tarnagan was
He
no
got
match
smoked.
for me in combat. On a level playing field, he wouldn't have stood a chance. But he was desperate and low on options, and he couldn't stand the thought of defeat.
You mean he resorted to dirty tactics to try to win, right? But then why does Faria think... Wait, don't tell me she doesn't know.
How could I tell her? Combined with the trauma of losing her beloved, and by her friend's hand, no less, she would have been devastated.
What was the thought process? So while she was, like, clutching her dead loved one, her betrothed, during that, he's supposed to be like, by the way, he cheated. he had fucking help, and your boyfriend sucks. What would that have helped?
So instead you let her go on hating you, so she could use that hate as a crutch for her grief?
She hated him for killing him regardless. That didn't have anything to do with it.
That's not the same as running away, though.
It is
What?
exactly the same.
What?
Unable to face the loss of my friend and the burden of my duty. Instead, I decried my fate and looked away from what I'd done. As for what happened after, that you already know.
But if you hadn't become Lord, Menancia wouldn't be what it is now. The Danans there would still be suffering under Renan oppression like before.
Shion's right. What other lord would have treated me as you did? Anyone else and I would have been dead long ago. You've saved so many people, Dohalim. You saved me. It's thanks to you that I'm here today. So, try not to blame yourself. The burden you've placed on your own shoulders is too much for anyone to bear.
Frank as always, but I shall do my best to heed your advice.
Do you think he'll be all right?
Yeah, I think so. He's got Kisara.
It's important to have someone like that.
I didn't realize how difficult it is just to be there for someone.
Sometimes just knowing someone's on your side can be enough. And he knows, Shion. I promise he does.
I skipped around a
I
little
hope
bit,
you're
so I
right.
missed their entrance. So they just kind of, like, teleported there, but the gist was there. Just trying to skip it along a little bit. Oh, that little fucker. That little fucker, what's he doing? What's that little fucker doing?
I never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
It goes both ways.
Fuck.
You've helped me keep going more times than I can count.
Maybe, but I still wanted to say thank you.
Oh! didn't know if it would let me walk off that. Let me see if there's anything hidden around the side. Nope. Okay. Can't talk to any of these assholes. Okay. All is well. Let's run on over to these ones over here. Yo. Good things don't yada yada. Okay, cool. No, you guys are left alone. You're definitely dying. Yeah. Nothing too important. We good.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Fuck the
I see
ranch.
a medic and supply officer over there. If they know you're with me, they'll likely offer their assistance.
Manage the ranch. That's big. Do I really need to... Shitload of cows. Can have loads of them. Buy and sell, fuck, buy. I don't think I need any of that. Is there anything I can craft from here? So, I don't have that much money. Holy shit, some of these get crazy high. But I don't have the shit that it needs. Yeah, I can't really afford to do anything too wacky, so I guess the other shit just stays exactly where it is for now. That's an insignificant upgrade, and she's a secondary character, so it don't matter. All right, let's just continue on. I'm gonna do a quick savey save on a new slot. Pre me going to this point that I believe, again, is the point of no return and all that. I probably should have rested for a bonus of some sort. I should have. Yo, what up? Hey, how's it going? I'm here to take a nap while I'm just stood right beside you. Dark Mark, I forget what that is. More XP, baby. And cook it with Kisara.
Looks...
Thank you, thank you. Alrighty. I'm out of here. Okay, let's fuck ass.
Damn it. Lenegis soldiers.
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
I could have just run around the side.
Well,
No, by the way. It would appear no, there was not. We are instantly in combat.
The rest of the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not,
Alright.
if they want to fight, they got one.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that was us apparently. We good?
That's my cue.
Ooh.
Shut him down.
Jesus. Oh fuck! Oh no! Please land before they break. We good? Alright. Wait, what? I'm confused on the idea there.
now you see what I can do. In a bind.
Fuck. Ooh, jeez. Fucking shit. Yep. There's so much happening. Fucking A. Don't dash away! You fucker! People's willingness to just ignore, to just meme on shootings is insane. That's just fucking crazy. Even if the guy's a piece of shit, still pretty crazy if that's the reaction. Jesus, I forgot it's the sky one. I was not prepared for that. Shit, I was too late. Fucking fuck. No, he broke the thing. That's bullshit. Fuck you. Dang it. Oh.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shell!
Please land a good few hits at least.
Smash you!
Just keep spamming it while I have the chance. Nailed it. Very cool.
Say no more.
I didn't pay attention to their level, but I think they were in the
Those soldiers
40s.
seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zoogles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their
So they're
glazed-over
above
eyes
that, huh?
reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Harros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Right. Forgot about that.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here.
Right.
And the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
Okay, so what do we have going on here? So it's a massive area, although it seems to mostly just loop around. I'm sadly going to miss out on keeping the bonus damage, I think, unless I get very lucky. I don't think I'm gonna reach, or not the bonus damage, but bonus drop. Yo, what up? Never mind, I kept it. We good?
Don't get careless.
44 and 42 is what I'm looking at right now, apparently. There we go. No! Ah, it broke. Fucking broke the combo. I wanted that healing. I wanted that healing. That's big. Tag them both. Yeah! That's good. And just do a little bit of that. Alright, we good? Jesus. Oh, did I got hit. That's a shame. I didn't hit that guy? That's bullshit. What do you mean? Nonsense. Not fair. Ow, fucker. Oh my god. There it is. There we go.
Say no more.
Ooh. I got tagged by that one. I did not need to. That is a shame. But oh well. We good. Yo, that's massive. I can avoid it though. Or, even better than that, why don't I go ahead and fight them? Okay, I didn't fight them all together, but I fought a good few of them together. So sure, I might regret that. We'll see. Fuck you! Okay, this guy actually does die. We're not like, fuck. This is good. Whoops, wrong one. Whoops-a-daisy. Jesus. Ooh. We just got lit up. The crowd got tagged. Oh my god. Oh my god, nailed it. Crushed it. Well, that could have been better. But that's okay. Fuck you! And... okay. Oh my god. I fucking leapt into his attack. God damn it. I probably shouldn't have, taken multiple here. Apparently this has been a bad play. Shockingly enough. Nailed it? Please tag them both. I don't think I did. I don't think it worked. It's okay. Looking good. Still looking good. Law's getting clapped, but still looking good all in all. This attack still seems like one of my better ones. I don't think it has a weak point. I might be wrong. It might be the eyes, even though they're not the right look. That might be it. It's possible. Ooh, nailed it. Also, we got down to just this guy now. That's good. He didn't give a shit about that. Oh my god. Still looking good. Tag them both! Or tag them both. Tag them well. It didn't. No, it did. We good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you getting lit up? Yeah, you are. Okay. Please interrupt the attack I'm about to get hit by, because it might be bad if you don't. Worked out. We good, we good. Look how much health it still has though, fuck. Ow, how'd that hit me? Bullshit. Come on! Come on already. Just keep on tagging them up. Just keep on tagging them up. Not fair. Come on. Oh my god. Still looking good. Jesus Christ though, there's so much happening. Ow, fuck. Jesus. Punch it, yeah. And then let me tag him with this, which was kind of good, yeah. I hate his stupid fucking, I hate that guy so much, he's the worst. He's the worst. So close though. So close. Oh, you fucking bitch. Such a jerk. There it is. Oh boy. Good lord.
You're quite the
Alright.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
I guess just to get it. Sure. And then these guys. I need to pee again. I drank too much water. Cool. There we go. A lot of my attacks are doing nothing at first, but we are good now. Fuck you. I don't think it's gonna be enough to do much of anything. Almost got it though. Almost got it. There it is. Woo! That's big. That's big. Get that fucker before he does his bullshit. That's a shame. Oh my god. Nailed it. We good? Fuck you already. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. There we go. Just about. Just about. Might be enough to kill the other guy too. Is it? Yes. Great.
There's always room for improvement.
So that.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Them stand guard over the forbidden.
Oh my god. Okay. Ow.
As if the normal
Please let some of these land well enough. Oh my god. Just keep going. Just keep doing the pokey move. I like the pokey move. So much health. God, it's so much fucking health, man. Aw, why did that break? Damn. Before it tags me. I think that worked. I'm not so sure though. I think it did. So goofy. So goofy. God, so much health. Oh, why is she using fucking magic again? She's gonna fucking sap us dry. I need to pee. One sec. I'll be back in a moment. I need to pee. Ugh, too much water. How long's the... Oh, an hour and a half so far. Not bad. Been a lot of dialogue, so it's kind of hard to gauge. Also, I know I just talked about having too much to drink, but I'm gonna fill up my glass too. Okay.
I'll take you all on.
That time it?
Flare the Malisher.
Alright, now just spam F. Grab here for a sec. Ow. Then do that. There we go. Whew. Multitasking, that worked out pretty well. Oh my god. Nailed it. Whew. Still killing it. I love this pokey move. Ah!
It's time to finish this. Die! Consuming wildfire. Will this help?
This one's all mine. Dragon Falcon. You picked the wrong fight.
All right. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Hey, Motion. What's up? Oh, I thought I nailed that. What? How are those not on? Bullshit. Ow, fucker. Jesus. The fuck is pickleball? I can safely say I've never heard of that. Thank you. We got fucking lit up, dude. What happened? Why do we get fucked on so bad? It's one that I would assume you know the answer to. Huh. I thought I dashed that beautifully. Apparently not. Dude, quit being such a jerk. Oh. This thing is such a dick. Come on already. Just die already. And stop fucking going at my motherfucking team. There we go. Jesus. Well, I'm glad to hear you had fun with this made-up sport of yours. Alright, before I go down there, quick gander this way. It's just for this? This is a huge waste. What? What's even the point? So I need to pop this. I just realized. Yeah, it's that one. Ow. Oh my god. I left right into the fucking way. Where did she put the healing art? I did not get the healing art. Where is it? Where's the healing art? Where did you put it? She just got knocked on her ass. Where did you put the healing art? Please be enough. Yeah. Oh, it's not. There it is. Woo. Yeah. Oh my god. Can you do it? Fucking finally. Shit. Hey there, LM. What's fuck? What's going on? Ow. Ugh. You fucking bitch. Just because of that. I would like that healing if you don't mind. Fuck. Jesus. Lazy. Where the hell is she? I need that. We good. That's big. Woo. I got fucking hosed. Holy shit. That guy fucked me up, dude. Oh!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
There's no fucking way this is worth it. I'm definitely gonna lose my bonus. What would you know? You only fucking played 2 games. I'm not gonna make it! Make it! No! That's not fair! Ow! I'm alright. Just chilling. Ow. I got a new rejection email. You know, way she goes. Way she goes. Whew. Did some new applications, I guess. I do think that there is a problem with my footage capture, which is cool. I think I'm going back to single PC and just gonna give up on it all. That's been floating around in my mind. I've had that in my mind for a bit, but I was gonna wait until I could get an AV1 encoding GPU on my main machine because I can't have 2 GPUs in my main machine unless I change my motherboard, which would be a whole fucking thing. So, you know, that's where I'm at. Just mostly just chilling out, doing whatever, you know. I did a ton of cleanup stuff today, I guess. A little bit of FGF stuff, did some emailing, did some setup, did a bunch of photos for new things to sell, did a bunch of ad stuff. A lot of that garbage. Bunch of just nothing shit that I needed to do. Pretty much. It's kind of the bulk of it. I think I'll get... Oh, I didn't get him! I thought I'd get that other asshole. Damn it!
Consider yourself finished.
I'll heal you all.
Double demon fang. Switch fire in the hole. Healing circle. Eternal devastation.
Oh my god. Damn it. Fuck. Okay. Oh, I thought I had that timing perfect. Yeah. Yeah, basically, it seems like it's slowing down, which I think is part of the stuff that I wanted to, like, try to do the RMA process for, but I don't want to send back the capture card and not have anything for a while. That would just be shitty and annoying, you know? And I haven't heard back from my AverMedia contact about, like, trying to hook me up anyway with that. So I think it's just kind of lost. So I think I think I'm in the stage of, like, abandoning and just going back to one, which it just kind of sucks, but I think I'm just going to do that. Then I can do the RMA, send it back, and then just sell it. Just be done with it. And then gut that machine for whatever it's worth, which is a shame because, you know, it is convenient, but the fight's been fucked out of me. I think a little bit. I also definitely could have been doing combat during that chatter. I don't know why I didn't. Nailed it. I was wondering why I couldn't hit it. Not fair. Not fair. Everyone get as much healing as you can off of that, since she already wasted it and we good. Because of this whole thing. Surely getting him.
I'll shoot down any foe that stands in our way.
Ooh! Some of those materials I know are useful for getting those new, or those big weapons I couldn't get before. Bullshit! I tried to sneak by. That sucks.
Let me know if you need healing.
Alright. Okay. Oh, get this guy quick. Yeah! That was big. I tried to keep myself in the air for a little while and it worked, but it wasn't for anything of note. Oh well. Ow, 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 ow. You fucking bitch. Yeah! Why don't I do, rather than waste that, why don't I do, how do you do the heal a team one? It's only on these? Fuck, that's not that many of these. Did she not eat it? Okay, that worked. Okay. Okay. Now let's feed a different person one. How about you? I want to conserve on items. Or on the magic stuff, if I can. Tag a couple. Yeah. There we go. Hey, Lycos. How you doing? Ooh. Look sharp. All right. Cool. A little annoying, but I killed it. Whew. Where do you go? I thought it might have been the end. I don't think it's the end. I guess we'll see. What do we got? Oh, wait, no, it's gonna be a big bad boss and I have no magic!
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Get digging.
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
I'm just gonna walk up to it and fuck around with it and see what happens. Just give it a knock. Don't know how that worked.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
Weird. So will it let them come in with me, or does it purely solo? Or... okay, never mind. It's pulling us all in. Or something.
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself.
Why is the recording
But
so shit?
They said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide.
Is it... he sounds a little fucky too. I'm confused as to what the fuck is going on with that. It sounds so strange.
For you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
Is it intentional, or did she fucking
don't act
record
like
her
that.
lines over the phone?
Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She said it, but...
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly?
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegis, for all we know. Perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah, it was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I
fine.
can't just pretend like the past never happened.
He's fine.
Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Ugh, nothing to worry about. It's all okay.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
So
Stay
what do
sharp.
we got in
After
here,
that
huh?
last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
Oh my. Shit. Wait, what is this place? Okay. It definitely is going to be leading into some wacky stuff. Overwrite. Yup. Cool. And let's get into it. What do we got? Who's the big fella hopping in? There's a teleport behind us, I guess. Oh, no, I know. That was the activator or something. Well, no, I know. That was the teleport. Never mind. Whatever the case. Ah. Right.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
So she had a meeting with the red lady. Well, that's neat looking. Why did this person need to even be here to do this? I guess they maybe needed some sort of
Preposterous.
catalyst that
She never
needed
had
to
that
have
kind of
anger.
power.
can talk later. Here it comes.
I feel like that wasn't all that necessary, but sure.
What?
All right, what do we got? Ow, fucker.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master core?
Where did she get her hands on that?
The red lady, you idiots! You didn't even see the cutscene. Hearing them talk over the insanely loud music is very funny. Like, me trying to talk over the music is insane. Oh god! Jesus! Smoke! Why is Law dead? Wait, what just happened? How did Law insta-died? Ah, fuck! I almost insta-died? Oh! Law's dead again? That guy stinks. Okay, I did get him a little bit. I would like some healing, please. Thank you. I wanted the healing field, but that's okay as well, I guess. Boom! Oh! Fuck! I'm getting lit up, dude. No! Jesus! Don't have to. Ooh! I dash, that's bullshit. Dude, Lot is just getting fucking clapped on the reg. As soon as... Okay, Kisara's... Ah, fuck! I'm dead! Yo! Okay, so let's do... Let's do that. I need help, please. Thank you. We are going to run out of fucking heals so fast. So fast. Ah, I didn't break it. Keep her going, keep her going. Keep her going, keep her going, keep her going. Ah, I can run away. He's too big and scary. Woo. Good lord. Fuck. Ooh. Ow, fuck. Ow, fuck. What the? Okay. I was not on that, by the way. That's bullshit. And they know it. Yeah, sure. I'd like to get revived, please. Let me also give you a shitload of health back. She's gonna die? She just lost all the health I just gave her. I gave her all that fucking health and she lost it so fast. Okay, and they all died too. Great. Oh boy. Break it! How is it not broken? What is this? Break, you cunt! I'll get it, but man, I'm gonna lose a lot of items doing this. She also is refusing to pick up that idiot. Alright, we good. Alright, great. Everything's great. Son of a bitch. I'm dead again. This is bullshit, dude. Break the core! Yeah, finally! Finally! That did like nothing! Ow! Ah! Jesus! This is bullshit. Woo! Okay. Do. Nice. It has been so far. Get out of there. Get the fuck out of there. Whatever he's about to do, don't stand there. Nailed it. We good. Fuck you. Yeah, iframes, baby. Why would you tell me that? I'm not there yet. Why would you say that? Oh my god. You fucking bitch. Oh, that's bullshit. Speaking of fucking assholes, dude. No! Jesus! You're a prick. It's gonna be pissed. More than I am right now. Oh my god. No. Everything's great. Ooh, get out of the way! Shion, you really need to get out of there better. Ow, what the fuck? It tagged me from behind? That's bullshit. Oh, I was hoping that would break the core. It did not. An attack. You know, I haven't looked at some stuff in a while. I wonder how much I've leveled. I haven't checked in a bit. I bet I have a lot of stuff that I ain't using proper. Woo, little fucker. Alright. Oh my god. Break the core! Come on, what do you mean? How? What do I need to do? This is bullshit! Break the core! Look how many times I hit it! Just break it! Come on! How are you supposed to break the stupid fucking core? I feel like I've been at it for— I'm gonna die. Woo! He missed. Jesus fucking Christ. Break the core. Just break the core. How is that even that? This is bullshit, dude. Well, that's bad. That's bad. I could have done the attack, but I didn't want to get tagged while it did that. Holy shit, I think I was about to die. I might still die. Holy shit. I should not be standing there. How did so many of us die? What happened? When did they die? Do I risk it? I'm gonna regret this. Come on! Yes! Please! Fuck you! Just die already! How much health do you fucking have? Just out of the way! Come on, baby!
Look sharp. Lightning
Now we have to kill that friend of her, Dohaline's. Ah! Killed it! Yeah, no, get her!
Now it's just her.
Get her, she'll be easy.
Can you hear me? Faria.
She's preparing another summoning.
We need to kill her. We need to kill her.
Casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohaline!
Forgive me. Man, I thought we were goners.
I don't think
Everything okay?
Yes.
that was so out of
She's only
character.
unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please, can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case,
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
I forgot about him.
Alec here.
I
What are you
forgot about
doing
him.
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out.
To the
I overheard
Forbidden
what you
Zone,
said
by the
about
way.
Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you
He also didn't really describe too much about how he really died, other than that he tried to cheat at him, I guess, or tried to cheat and tried to like get at him because he wouldn't have won in a normal fight. I guess that was the extent of it. I guess maybe it was supposed to be a more fancy affair and it didn't end up being that. I guess maybe that's all it was and I just misunderstood.
believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some
Yeah.
credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
And also, get the fuck out of
Thank
here,
you.
because you are in... He's in a place that the Sovereign's only supposed to be in right now. I also half expected Dohalim to
He
fucking
seems like a
die
good
right
friend.
there.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnagan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear. But those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already passed, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria
Alright. So,
hurting her.
You all did much
it's just down here then.
for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks.
Shit, I should have done that dialogue that popped. Fuck, I missed it. Oh, I might not even get a chance to now. God damn it.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
So we're just getting sucked around like everything. Oh no, never mind. This is the... Yeah, right. Nope, that'll be tonight. I finished... Okay, I put it in Discord. I finished, Archer. It was good. It continued with the, like, kind of speed racing through shit a little bit. It had a whole lot of, like, hey, let's go and see something from, like, every character we had. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess I'll finish the thought. Yeah, they did that whole cute little thing of, you know, bringing a bunch of the people back for a quick cameo and whatnot. That was cool. And then the way it wrapped, I guess, could be, hey, this could just stop like this, and it insinuates a cat and mouse forever. Or it insinuates a continuation of the series in like 10 years or something. Who knows? I have no idea. But yeah, it does seem like it is done now, at least for the time being. I'm very sad about that. I enjoyed it. It wasn't as good as like 1 through 10 probably. It has the same kind of thing as Sunny, where it's still good, but it definitely doesn't hit the same way as it did 5 years ago, 3 years ago. You know, it's missing that, but it was good. I'm glad I watched it, and I thank you for bringing it up, because I would not have fucking had any clue, apparently. I don't know how I missed it, but I did. Bringing it up before to get me to watch it.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Also, didn't realize that she had the thorns too. I hadn't been all that sure about how that worked. And then everything went boom. It's real fucked up that it makes everybody else go through it too.
Ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her, it reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago.
They just went down the lineage
more than a link.
Or to find Halfin again, I guess, maybe?
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down.
I noticed that fucking too, but I really shouldn't be on... That you're not supposed to do that. He's not misunderstood. He's a bad guy. Genshin is getting worse with their redemption codes. I noticed that they stopped doing them as 60 as well. I didn't know if that was the same event. I just mindlessly redeem. I never think about it. They just get posted to FGF and I go, cool. Yeah, that's fucking shitty. What a waste. It's already like nothing for 60 to be given away. What a fucking waste to have that. Or even lower it to 20. I don't remember what it was, but I know it wasn't 60. Sheesh.
It's more of a feeling. Just like the will of Dana.
Fuckers, dude.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure.
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, and I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Weird. Weird. Interesting.
Shion's right.
Interesting.
All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Weird.
Finally.
Fucking weird.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly
Yeah.
seem that way.
What?
The question is, who? The Red Woman?
Yes.
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her
Used
because
as a
they knew
catalyst.
we'd hold back.
It does.
Okay, again, we know that. There's nothing new to be gained. Fuck.
That vision we saw.
Damn it.
It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something.
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted?
Wait, he might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
That's
More to
what
the
we just
point,
saw.
How does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
It's been sucking it up the whole time.
It survived here intact for 300 years.
So it's just
Whoever
festering
left it
in
for
like the
us,
core of
the
this.
strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
Weird. Weird. Shit. So I want to pause here, but it's sucking me into this. I took too much of a step forward. Oh boy. Oh, cutscene. Damn it, I need to pee. I wanted to stop. Ah, no.
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns.
Okay,
I have to be ready to face anything.
got it.
Whatever happens.
Okay. Turn back for the
Just
time
need a
being.
little time first.
Okay. So... Okay. Walking forward will initiate everything. I am going to save. It has given me every hint of information I need. I have it all now. The next time I play, which might even be tonight, I think I'm going to pause for like half hour, do the whatever bullshit in fake FIFA, and then come back to this. I'm going to come back, get moving, and maybe get to the end. Maybe. It feels like that's where we're at. I'm very excited. I also hope to God that it resets my, what's it called? I'm blanking. I'm blanking. Resets my, magic and health and everything. Everybody's battered. But yeah, I'm gonna come back to this in a few, or I guess maybe today, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But I'm gonna pause for now. Good session, good 2 hours and some change. Oh boy, holy shit. Till the next one.